you all to put all the pieces together. Because
oh, you finally have something to say about this. Okay, let's put the pieces together.
this effectively means is that every social media platform, mass social media platform in the United States has been taken over by the right wing.
She brings up this screenshot as a way to say, hey, look, TikTok has bent the knee to Trump, you know, that's why they're using his name, like all the other platforms that are now fully operated by the right wing. Yes, it is true that all the other platforms have been dominated by the right wing, and TikTok was the only one that wasn't. Cool story. You know what I didn't hear in that video? Whose fault it was that TikTok got banned in the first place. Because the only reason why this is happening is because of Joe Biden and the Democrats. Everybody knows that the reason why they came after this app was because people were talking about Palestine on here and it wasn't being fully controlled by the right wing. Everybody knows that the ADL and APAC lobbied hard to get it banned, and so did Mark Zuckerberg, because everybody knows that Meta sucks and he couldn't compete. So what the Democratic response should have been was to fight to keep the app, but instead they capitulated to the ADL and APAC and the lobbyists at Meta, voted to ban TikTok, and then Joseph Robinette Biden signed it. So you can try to come on here and try to make us think that this is somehow the fault of TikTok for cozying up to Trump. But it's not gonna work. Not on a lot of us, it's not. Because any of us that are actually paying attention and know what the fuck time it is knows that this is your fault. This was an unforced error by the Democratic Party. You guys just handed Trump the most expensive W that he could never buy. There are not enough ads in the world that could have handed him this free PR. And it's actually pathetic that you're getting on here and trying to blame TikTok for the fact that it is going to be moving toward the right when it was your party that pushed this ban, passed it under a Democratic president, and then a Democratic president signed it. I know that the Democratic Party loves to lose and loves to never take accountability for anything. They love to just capitulate and then turn around and go, we couldn't do anything. We're just lawmakers. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Because you know what? I'm not even arguing that it's not going to start to skew right wing. It probably will. And you know whose fault that is? Yours. Because you guys should have been out there fighting tooth and nail, not only for the app to stay unbanned, but you should have been fighting against the Israeli lobby and Meta trying to ban it, because you guys knew that this was one of the only places where the left wing wasn't totally shut out. But no, you didn't do any of that. You sat there. I know she personally didn't vote for it, but a ton of Democrats did in the House and in the Senate. And once again, for the people in the back, Biden signed it. If you guys actually cared about this app not being taken over by the right wing, the time to do that was before the ban, but you didn't do any of that. You sat there, you let the Israeli lobby and Meta run roughshod over it, and then you're now trying to blame TikTok for the fact that they're thanking Trump that they got the app back. Get the fuck out of here. No, no, no. This is your fault. This is the Democrats' fault. This is Biden's fault. And no amount of cope that you guys try to come out and do, and no amount of blame shifting that you guys try to do is going to change that fact, because tens of millions of Americans who don't even pay attention to politics are going to see one thing. They're going to see that Biden banned it and Trump brought it back. Period. You made this fucking bed. Lie in it.